Well, hey there, friendships. Welcome back to Curtis's Corner. If you're new here, hi, I'm Curtis. This is my corner, and Happy New Year to everybody. I took a couple months off. I was not feeling the gravy train, if you know what I mean. Was not in the groove, but I'm back. And what better way to come back than with a movie review? Today's video, as you probably saw from the title and the thumbnail, is going to be a review for none other than M3GAN, the newest film by Blumhouse and Universal Pictures. This film stars Allison Williams as Gemma. You may have seen her in Get Out playing Rose. And it also stars Violet McGraw, who plays Katie, who you may have seen from the Haunting of Hill House series playing a young Nell. The premise of this film is that Katie loses her parents in a horrible car crash, and her aunt Gemma has to then take care of her and has created this life-size child robot toy that is basically, it pairs up to her and they become friends, but things kind of go south and her friendship and protectiveness gets a little dark and scary. So if you're interested to hear my thoughts and opinions on this film, then keep on watching. So like I said, first horror film of the year is by Blumhouse. It is M3GAN. This is a fun, new, campy take on the evil doll style of film. It is a PG-13 film, so you can actually take some younger audiences to it, and I don't think they will be traumatized by it. It is a wonderful film. It's a very good story. It has its heartfelt moments. It has treads to keep it flowing and going on as the story unfolds. It has a lot of weight behind it that allows it to succeed in the areas that you wouldn't think that it would succeed in. The movements and behaviors of M3GAN herself are fun. I know it is a person pretending to be a robot, but I think they did it so well. And I think you're honestly going to have a really fun time watching this. The scares are very minimal. It's very more undertonal scares and just kind of creepy atmosphere. There's not a whole lot of jump scares. I did not personally jump once in it. My mom, who I did go and see it with, she did jump once, and it wasn't even at M3GAN, it was at a dog. So it's very much more storytelling based. It does have its jump scare moments, but not from loud sounds. It's more just the visual of something being there. And I like how they did that. I think this film really works well for the PG-13 rating that it has received. I do wish that there was a little more blood. Like, I wish it kind of was like a 14A type film, but I think it's great. It has its funny moments. It has its creepy moments. It has its uplifting and its serious moments, and everything flows really well and gives not only each character, but each kind of emotion that you feel it's time to shine. I think the acting was absolutely wonderful. Everyone played their part to perfection. Violet McGraw did an excellent job in this, especially considering she hasn't really done too much since Haunting of Hill House that I've seen anyways. I thought she was brilliant in this role, and same with Allison. I think she did a phenomenal role as Gemma and trying to find that balance between not having a child and then all of a sudden having to take care of someone that she's never had to before, and just being so fixated in a technological world that she now has to kind of pull herself out of in order to go back into the human world and not have as much screen time, as I like to say in this film. The action-y sequences, like the big final battle at the end, I thought was really well choreographed. I thought everything about it worked. The risk felt between the characters was very well received across the screen, and it did put you in not in a state of anxiety of who's going to win, who's not, but more of a, yes, let's go, let's do this. And just how the battle ends, I think was really nice little cherry on top as well. The ending was a nice little bow on the whole story. It couldn't have ended better in my opinion. And I think that this film did a really good job in creating a new sense of terror for the evil doll type of film. For some of the downfalls, like I said, I wish there was a little bit more gore into it. I wish there was a little more language involved, because some of the scenes, if it were like, a real thing that's actually happening. There would be a little more colorful language that would be involved, even from like older children that are kind of experiencing this evil robot coming to life. However, Blumhouse did do reshoots to get rid of all of the violence and the gore because it was actually supposed to be a rated R movie. But because of the popularity, they did the reshoots, got rid of the violence, and made it only PG-13. It still works. It's still fun. It still has its ridiculous moments. It's going to make you laugh and relieve some of the tension that you're going to possibly feel within this film. But with that being said, though, what I will say is, unfortunately, M3GAN, Chucky still has the title of Evil Doll. I'm sorry. It had to be said. Chucky is my go-to. You are a fun watch, and I will gladly rewatch your film again, but Chucky has still held on to this championship title of Evil Doll. I'm sorry, but with all that being said, I'm going to give M3GAN an A-. I think it did a fantastic job at bringing back the campy genre of evil dolls coming to life and just full on going out and having a blast with it. So I do strongly encourage you to go and watch this film. I don't think you are going to regret it at all, especially if you like one of those easy, fun to watch films. This is going to be something for you. And yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this review. Hopefully you enjoy me coming back. And I will be continuing my ranking lists along with more makeup videos to come. I've got 3 different things that I have to do for some makeup stuff that came out last year. But I will see all of you on Monday for our new makeup review, and then the following Friday for more movie content. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like. Don't forget to hit subscribe and that notification bell so you know when I post a brand new video, because if you don't, how else are you going to know when I post? You won't. So do it. Again, welcome back if you're returning. Welcome to my corner if you're new. Hopefully you do subscribe. Hopefully you stick around and hang out with me every single week. And I will see you on the next video. But until then, bye, friendships.